Hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? Let me zoom in here real quick so we don't get spoilers to what we're doing today, but in case you haven't caught on, I have finally figured out how to use my drawing tablet on stream, which is fantastic. Very exciting stuff here. But with that means that there's a high CPU usage, which, oh, that's why. It means I need to, go into performance mode. So that, yeah. So that I don't use up as much of my CPU. Yep. Cool. So, basically, what we're doing right now, we are doing some drawing today. Today is technically coloring day, and I didn't do line art yesterday, but we're gonna do it today because that's what needs to happen. So, you guys get a little bit of a sneak peek with the comic that I'm working on. I'm gonna just let you guys see a sneak peek right here. I'm gonna zoom out so you guys can see. So while we wait for some people to come in, well, I suppose I should probably just start doing the line art. This is what it looks like when I just like barely sketch something. But I'm gonna go in with this pen right here, and basically, I get to come in and, whoops, that's too thick, way too thick. Thin lines, yes. But first, we're gonna do about like, yeah, about that. And we're gonna go through and we're gonna officially lock in our panels. That panel is way too high. I literally just eyeball it, which I probably shouldn't do. But that's what happens. It is what it is. In fact, I'm just gonna go sideways here, and I'm gonna, oh, beautiful, gorgeous, and then we create that panel. I am going to transform it a little bit and use this little tool where I nudge it a little bit to the side. Oh wait, I made a mistake. I did it on the wrong layer. Okay, wait, hold on. We gotta do it again. Nope. Nope. Almost. No. It was awful. We'll work with this. Okay, so we create that, and then I'm basically gonna transform it, and I'm gonna nudge this until it lines up with. Yep, there we go. Kato says, funny how people use shorts to watch lives. Yes, that's something else I figured out too. I didn't just figure out how to do the, like, using my tablet on the screen, but today I also figured out how to, there's this awesome thing that Streamlabs does, which is called dual output. And basically I can stream horizontally and vertically at the same time, which is fantastic. So yeah, exciting stuff. In the meantime, yeah, so we've done the first panel, and now I gotta go and I gotta do this panel here. And we're gonna, wow, that was the wrong tool. I gotta make sure I'm using my little rectangle tool. And we gotta get just like close enough to about what it is. And then, like I said before, I just take the nudge tool. Oh, wait, hold on. You know what I realized? I should do this on a separate layer. Okay, yes, this is great. So this is probably the most boring part of the process, and that's simply just because the panel's got to go down first. That's just, it is what it is. Ta-da! Ooh, wait, hold on. Yeah, we'll leave that there. Okay. And then I'm gonna merge that so they're on the same layer, but then these three panels need to be on their own layer, and I'll show you why. Well, you guys might be able to see that these 3 panels are meant to... Oh my gosh, I just looked at my freaking posture on the preview, and I'm a freaking croissant, bro. Okay, hold on. We're gonna try this again. Okay. No, but I work on the table. I can't hold it while... Oh, what do I do? I don't know, bro. Do I just like... Do I just continue with my croissant position? I don't even know. I guess whoops, I just bumped the microphone, sorry. I guess I'll just, well, that's a circle. That's not what I wanted. Here we go. We'll do that. Okay, and just like before, we're gonna nudge that into place. Whoops. Put that exactly where we want it. Okay. Uh-oh. Did I make a... Okay. My least favorite thing are these little stray dots that'll just appear. But I think, yep, there's another one. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, now we're going to create the next one. Well, actually, no. At this point, I just duplicate that one because these 3 panels are all the same size. And we can go back and we can nudge them a little bit if we feel like it. Okay. And then we're going to merge each of those. And here's what we're going to do. So you might notice like, oh, but these panels right here. Whoops, I'm using my eraser. Bloop. These panels right here, they're like all messy and they crisscross over each other. And what's up with that? Well... What I get to do is I get to use my fancy dandy select tool. I get to use a magic wand. And I get to select everything. If you see all those dotted lines that are around the border, like that dotted line right there, that's basically the select tool. I can invert the selection and it just has these squares selected. I'll go a layer underneath the squares. I'm going to choose white and I'm going to use a fill bucket to basically fill those in. Voila! Which of course that does get rid of our sketch, but that's okay because our panels go below the sketch. Hold on. The sketch stays above all the panels. And I'm going to merge those on top of their little white backgrounds. Okay, there we go. So we've got the panels all lined out. And you might be like, what's going on down here? Well, this is a shot that down here. Oh, that's right, I'm using white. Well, this is a shot down here. This down here that doesn't need a panel. Basically, this shot will have some kind of like base color up here. That was a really weird scribble I just did. But yeah, this... Whoops. Can't even draw an arrow. That's a terrible arrow. But anyway, this will just kind of continue up into like some kind of faded color that'll be behind all the panels behind there. So there's a scene down here, and these other panels are just transitions to that scene. So, Kato, how are we doing today? How was your day? This is kind of in the middle of the day. I'm probably going to do a stream later. You know, I have to get some drawing done, and I just figured out how to do that while on stream, which is fantastic. So, very excited just to now have this unlocked. Wait, okay, so is that the line thickness I want? Well, he is closer in that. I think I do want this line thickness. It is, well, no, that's thicker than the freaking wall. Okay, we're gonna put it at 1 point. So 1.5 is usually the line thickness that I line them with. So, you know, he's gonna be lined like that in this shot. And then over here, where he's even smaller, the lines are gonna look really thick. So what I'm probably gonna do, honestly, here, those are too thin, because he's like really close to the camera. He's like pointing directly at you, bro. He's pointing directly at you, like the little hand doodle that I drew. Anyway. So I'm wondering, because this is his hand right here. This is just his hand. Is that line thick enough? I feel like this line is thick enough for that. But it should be thinner for this guy and way thicker for this guy, which you might be able to tell that already these lines are thinner than these lines that I drew earlier when sketching this page out. Line weight, line thickness, line weight and line thickness matter when creating perspective. Also, we have Death Star in the chat. What a legend! What a legend! I'm so happy that you're here. And don't worry about being late. We just started. There's only like 2 of you here. Only 2 of you here right now. But yeah, so we're working on this little comic that we have. If you guys haven't heard, this is Civilization of the Wild, my current webcomic that I'm working on. And there's 3 pages. There's 2 pages publicly uploaded. Well, not publicly. Basically, you can read the comic by going on my Patreon. And there's 3 pages in total that have been completed. The 3rd page is currently only available to early access members, which are people subscribed to the VIP tier of my Patreon. But right now, you guys are getting a little sneak peek just because I'm drawing page 4 right now. So for this guy's hand, we're going to go up to maybe like 1.8. No, I want it thicker than that. We're going to go up to like 2.5. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then for the line weight up here, honestly, this one's going to be like 2.5 at minimum. Yeah, it's probably going to be even thicker than that. Maybe. I don't know. The thing is that the character appears blurry right there because the focus of this, like we've already seen this character in the previous shots. What this shot is mostly focusing on is the environment around the character. This is a new place that we're coming into, and so this character is allowed to be blurry a little bit because the focus isn't on him in that shot. The focus is on, everything else around him. I'm getting distracted because I keep looking at the preview and I'm like, gosh, this stream looks so freaking cool. Mouse is in the chat! I'm so happy, so excited. Welcome, Mouse. I got Kato, I got Death Star, I got Mouse. Man, our cast is just all-star ranked today. This is freaking amazing. So, yeah, I figured out how to stream my drawing, which, like I said, is fantastic. It says the CPU usage is still a little high. Is everything going smoothly for you guys, though? Like, let me know. Let me know if things are going smoothly. And you guys should tell me how your day was, because I want to hear about it. Okay, wait. So I got to turn on my little steady stroke. And then... Oh, hold on. Woo! No, that's not right. A lot of... Whoops, that eraser's too big. Honestly, I don't even like using this specific eraser. I like the smaller one. Nope, nope, what is going on with that hand, my bro? Okay, wait, we're just gonna... Okay, wait, we want it like down there. It's a struggle to... Wow, let's just give him like a claw, huh? Oh my gosh, I did not plan this out very well. Okay, I think that's good. That's not what his arm looks like, though. I mean, technically he does have a thumb over here, but I don't think you would see... Maybe you'd see a little bit of his thumb. No, I don't think you would see his thumb, actually. So we're just going to not have his thumb there. And then we're going to clean up the edges over here. So basically, today is the coloring phase. So I'm going to get rid of... Whoops. I'm going to get rid of that sketch just to see how it looks. I don't like how it looks. What am I missing? That's a really ugly hand. Like, really ugly. I'm actually just going to start over real quick. I need to draw the hand first. So if Pikachu is... He's got just like little nubs for his fingers, but I need it to be in perspective. So he's probably... only seeing like a couple of his fingers. And then the rest of his hand is... I mean, his arm is like fat. He's a chunky boy. I mean, let's be real. This is probably what it's going to look like. How's everybody's day going? Okay, let's get rid of the sketch. Let's see what that... No, I mean, you can't really tell that that's his hand. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking of maybe just like redoing this idea right here, and maybe we just go just so that you can tell that's his hand, right? If we were to go, you know, add his little... If we were just to make it so that he's like reaching up. And then obviously we have to... I should have done this one that was smaller. Hold on. There we go. And the back of his hand probably straightens out a little bit into his arm. And then that... No! Guys, I've drawn this little fella's hand so many freaking times, and I'm looking for a reference on this page, but literally every shot, his hands aren't really in sight. So I'm like, what the heck, bro? Okay. Actually, fun fact, when I was sketching out this page, I could not figure out this stupid hand reaching for... These are berries, by the way. I could not figure it out, and it was frustrating me, so then I was like, okay, I'll just have to come back to it later. And so I will do the same thing. I will just come back to it later. We're going to go down a size to like 1.5. And we're going to attempt... that seems a little thick. So we're going to go down to like 1.2. Maybe even smaller. Let's do 1 point... Just 1. Yeah, 1 will be just fine. Okay. So I'm going to outline this character. Death Star! Good, whoa. Good, I got school off. How's yours? I don't know why I had so much trouble reading that. Doing great. My day's great. I'm sitting here doing what I love with some people on stream. Kato saying I can't even make a simple cube, lol. So you're automatically better than I am. Look, all you have to do is just use this rectangle tool. Boom. And then add a second one. Boom. And then use this line and go boom. And then you go here and you go boom. And then you do one more and you go boom. Cube! Oh wait, hold on, one more. Doop. Cube. Even my cube isn't perfect though. Because I just realized, hold on. You would have to, hold on. You have to make the square, attempt the square, and then duplicate it. Whoops. And move this one back any distance. And then I'm just going to merge them because I'm going to delete them after this. And then, whoops, no symmetry. Then you go to the line and you connect all four corners. Oh! And you got a cube. Ta-da! Anyway. Jocelyn, my girlfriend, has just joined the chat. She's at work doing amazing things, and she's on her break now. Lovely to see you here, my love. Thank you so much for coming. Look, babe, I figured out how to do an art stream. Why would you stream while I'm working? She says. Yeah, my bad. I'm actually, well, I wasn't going to stream. I just happened to be doing art right now. And then I was like, wait a second, I could stream while doing art because I just figured how to do it. And yes, in the chat, do you have 2 streams? There are technically 2 streams right now. I am streaming to like a horizontal stream and also to a vertical stream because horizontal is like, wait a second. Hold on. Oh, I see. There's people. Oh, there's people in the. Okay, my bad. Real quick. Hi, everybody on Shorts. We have XenixFNN, Eric, and the Wall family. So sorry that I didn't see your guys' comments until just now. Okay, this is the first time I've ever streamed like this. Yes. Okay. So I have the vertical stream happening here, and then I have the horizontal stream happening over here. I have the chat for the horizontal stream happening right here. That's so weird. That, wait, is this, can I just see all chat? No, it's showing the same thing. Okay, yes. Okay, yeah, so now I have both chats up. I have the shorts chat, like the vertical chat over here, and then the horizontal chat over here. I only had the horizontal one, so I was wondering, I was like, I expected a little more viewers coming in now that I had it on shorts. Now I have it here. I see you guys. Hello, thank you so much for being here. Babe, you're literally the only reason why I just realized that there was a problem there. So thank you so much for that. We've had 113 people view the stream so far on Shorts, and I wasn't even paying attention to them. I was over here talking to my 3 people, my 3 loyalists, might I add. I love you guys. I was talking to you guys over here, and I didn't even realize that there was people in the chat on the Shorts channel. Hello, everybody. People saying hi, cool, hi, nice drawing. Are you making a book or something? This is a webcomic. This is a webcomic that I'm currently creating. It's a fan comic right now. Just a passion project to kind of get the wheels greased going on to create more original stories and comics that I'm planning. So, yeah. Very exciting stuff. Whoops. But I'm really glad to hear that everybody's doing good today. I have fallen in love with my own style of drawing Pikachu. No, I was drawing on the sketch. Ah, dang it. Okay, that's okay. Gotta redo this. Gotta go up a layer. Keep track of your layers. They're important. Let's see. Ahmed is in the chat. Hello, Ahmed. Nice to see you here. Thank you so much for coming. So yeah, it seems like on the long form video, I'm mostly gonna get like my loyalists, my regular viewers, are more likely to join my long form chat, just because, you know, if they see that I'm streaming, they're gonna want and come and join. But people who are discovering the stream will probably be showing up on the shorts chat. Kato's like, poor people on shorts. I know. I didn't mean to ignore them. That was my bad. I didn't realize that that's what was happening. But now I've got it. Okay, hold on. This is a peek into the life of James, where we realize how much of a perfectionist James is. James is a huge perfectionist. I'm gonna do his tail next, actually. But yeah, I've specifically fallen in love with doing Pikachu's tail. Nope, hold on. There's just like a specific feel to the way that I've been doing his ears and his tail. And the thing is, I could not explain to you what it is. I have just really enjoyed doing it. I'm so freaking hyped that I have... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. So freaking hyped that I have people on shorts and on long form now. My girlfriend just put in the chat, a cute perfectionist. Thank you, love. Takes one to know one. That's what I have to say to that. So yeah, so we got the tail going, and then this cute little bag that we got going here. I'm gonna add a little, maybe a smaller crease. I'm actually gonna go down. Ooh, maybe not that small. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And then we have the stick. If you guys haven't seen the comic yet, I can't tell you what this is. You just gotta go read the comic. And then, oops, hold on. We're gonna do, there we go. And then we're gonna add his little back pattern things. I'm actually gonna turn off steady hand for this one. There we go. Oh, and then his feet. I'm gonna make them a little skinnier than I did during the sketch. There we go. Alright. And now we get to go down here and it's not bad. I think we should still go down maybe to like 0.8. Yeah, 0.8 should be just fine. Because he is further away from like the camera per se. That snout is a little long. Still a little long. Yeah, that's fine. And then he's got his little... I literally had to figure out how to draw his arm in this position earlier, and I just had to think of a bean. It's literally this right here. It's just a bean. It's just a bean. Alright, Short saying hi in the chat. Iziku Midoriya is in the chat. Yo, I know you. So what an honor to have such a celebrity here. They're asking, is this Pikachu? Yes, this is Pikachu. This is a Pikachu, yes. Oh, wait, why did I draw it like that? Wait, that needs to be, hold on. There we go. And then we're gonna have, there we go, his stick right there. I don't know why, but I want to be in VC with James right now. I mean, technically, if you have Discord, I can pull you guys into VC. I can have anybody join, and like your voice would be heard on the stream too. I could have anybody join at any time, really. As long as, you know, if you're under 18, just need like parents' permission, basically. Ooh, that is a thick tail. We do not need it that thick, madam. I don't know why I said madam. Okay, wait, hold on. There we go. That's better. And then he's got his little skinny feet, which... Okay. And then he's got his bag. Okay. And then I'm going to draw his face in just a little bit. Now we got to up the ante. No, we got to up the line weight for this guy up here. That is still... Let's go up to 3.5. Imagine if we use 3.5 on this guy down here, right? This is the difference between line weights. If he's further away from the camera versus if he's closer, it's like a huge difference. Anyway. Kato says, oh, so I could join. Yes, you could, technically. Let me pull up my Discord. You would just have to remind me if you're under 18 or not. Over 18 is what I meant to say. Ah! The preview of the videos has caught me in just like my croissant pose. That's so unfortunate. Alright, honestly, I probably could just join the art chat. Oh, actually, you know what? Not this stream, because I don't know, because technically joining a chat in Discord is being on a call. And I don't know if that would immediately remove my voice from like the live stream. I don't know if that would conflict or not. I'll have to do some, I don't think it would, but I'm gonna have to do some research and make sure. But yeah, so we'll look into that next time, I think. Alright. Cool. So we'll look into that next time. King of Emoji. Hi, brother. New subscriber from India. Yo, thank you so much. That is so hype. Very nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Kato, over 18, not that you have to be over 18. It's just that if you're under 18, it's a safe bet to get like parent permission of some kind to like feature you in my YouTube video, basically, even if it's just your voice. I don't know. There's like, there's legality things, and I want to make sure that we're keeping everybody in our community safe and like their identity secure and everything like that. So I'd have to do more research on that too, but we need more line weight. So we're gonna go up to 4. Actually, I think that's where it is. I think that's what we're gonna do here. Okay, predictive stroke, steady stroke. can fix that later. Ah! Help! Is that fine? I think it's fine. And then we're going to go in and we're just going to erase those little nubs. Round out the corners just a little bit. Actually, a little more a bit. Okay. Death Star, sorry I'm back, had to leave for a second. No words. Kato saying, they don't care about me VCing with friends every single day, so they probably wouldn't care about me being on this stream. Well, I always take it as like, you know, better safe than sorry. You know, don't want to upset anyone. But actually, you know what I should do? I should turn on steady stroke again. Now, is this cheating? The answer is absolutely not. Because I can't even do it correctly anyway. Alright. I heard a little ping. I heard a notification, but I don't know what it was. What happened? I heard something. I have these Jolly Rancher gummies in my lunch. What in the texture? Yeah, that sounds interesting, to say the least. I don't know what to tell you, babe. I wouldn't have eaten them. Oh my gosh! You're driving me insane! Technically, this part isn't curved enough either. Okay, I'm turning the predictive stroke off and I'm just gonna eyeball it. Just gonna go for it. Almost! Almost perfect. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this first. No, why is that so bad? Alright, hold on. Idea. We're just gonna go for a circle. Except, hold on. A circle that's about approximately the size of his head. Then we're gonna move it. Hold on. Hold on. We'll get there eventually. Alright. Is that... Yeah, that's close enough. And so we're going to erase some of this. Wait, no, not that part. That's silly. That part needs to stay, actually. This part does not need to stay. That part need to go. And we're going to go... whoop, and fix his face there. Round out that edge, because we don't want it super sharp. It was a sub message. Oh! Oh! I see it now! Lunar the Dragon Goddess. We have a Dragon Goddess subscribed now? That's fantastic. Kato, I'm so glad that you're here to tell me what's happening on my stream. Because apparently I'd just be completely lost if you weren't. There we go. Okay, I actually really like that. We're gonna smooth that out in just a little bit. Yep, that's about right. I need to be using a big eraser, but I want sharp lines. So I'm going to continue using the smaller eraser. Alright, this is fine. We're going to merge that down with the previous line art layer, and we're going to Get rid of that. But we're gonna sharpen that a little bit. And allow that to exist. Awesome! I don't mind Jolly Ranchers, but the gummies have a weird texture I didn't expect. Yeah, that sounds really odd. Oh my gosh. Actually, his cheek would just be there. Wild. Okay. Oh, I should have done the circle first, the little knot. Honestly, I think I want to use lower line art for those details. I think I want to use, what is this, 4 point whatever? I think I want to use this for the actual character, but then use a lighter line art for everything else. And I'm not going to show the tail there. In case you guys weren't aware, this is a cheat off of that. It's the same exact pose. I just moved it and changed the ears a little bit. But I'm going to change some more stuff. I'm actually just not going to have that little portion of the tail there. It's just going to be gone. Did we get a new subscriber? We did! Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every single freaking one of you. You guys are amazing. I am the luckiest person in the world because you guys are just freaking fantastic. Whoops, hold on. He's got a fat chubby arm, so we gotta make it nice and chunky. Okay. Alright, so he's holding his stick. Okay, and then the rest of this we'll put details in afterwards. So we're gonna go down, whoops. We're gonna go down a few sizes to, what is that? 3? Size 3. Hello everybody in the chat. Slay 5839 is in the chat. Hello Slay, thank you so much for being here. You guys are all wonderful. We're gonna pull this back up just so I can see, make sure we know what we're doing. Yes, okay, yeah, everything's looking good. Turn performance mode back on. By the way, my phone is like on 4%. It might die anytime. I don't have a charger, so if I stop responding, randomly pretend I said goodbye. Goodbye, just in case. You look so handsome. Aw, thank you, babe. I love you too. And you have a great day at work. I'll probably see you later. We're taking Nemo. Nemo has a vet appointment today, so that'll probably happen, and you will probably be there with me. Let's go. Yeah, let's try 3 point. Actually, yes, I do like that. I like this line width for the stick and the bag. It's cute. It's like a little fairy. It looks like, hey, listen! The little guy from Legend of Zelda. Navi. Wow. Wait, that stick is... Okay, I'm going to do the stick after. Hold on, we're going to do... There we go, there's the bag. Let's finish out his back right there. Doot doot. And then I want to go at lower line length for just a couple of little bends right there. No, honestly, I should just let it exist. Miranda is saying hi in the chat. Hello, Miranda. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are literally the most epic audience I could ever ask for. Thank you so much. Alright, Yeah, that looks good. And then we're gonna erase this extra line because that one just goes up too high. You're too high, man. Bring it down, bring it down. Whoop. 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 Oh no, too much. Too much. Perfect. Alright. Honestly, I mean, okay, so my perfectionism is getting in the way again. Skullgirl, hi, beautiful art. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your compliments. I hope you stick around and check out more. This is part of a webcomic that I'm creating right now. And so this is just the line art phase. Today is supposed to be the coloring phase, and I'm being bad at everything right now because I'm supposed to be further along than I am. But I've been procrastinating. Cut me some slack. Anyway. Should his... Honestly, yeah, that should be. We're gonna go back up to 4.0, size 4. Oh my gosh, go down. There we go. No! Too far down. I hate you. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're just gonna extend, because that's his arm. That's where his arm would be. And we're gonna go back down to 3 point, or whatever it was, 3? I think it was just 3. We're gonna do some erasing real quick. Woo! There we go. Oh, which technically means... Oh, dang it. Whoops, not the eraser. This should go up to size 4 again. And we continue that into his head. Bring it back down. Smooth that out. And erase this part of the stick. There we go. Okay, now the stick looks like it's actually the proportion it's supposed to be, because if you aren't familiar, if you haven't seen any of this yet, if you haven't seen the webcomic, the stick is a specific stick that's been shown already in some of the scenes, and so it needs to be a particular length. And I'm cheating a little bit because technically the position where, whoops, my girlfriend just said, also, you have a very nice new haircut. Who cut it? Also, I have to leave because my lunch is over. Somehow my phone battery lasted longer than my lunch. Bye. Goodbye, my love. Mwah. I love you very much. Yeah, my girlfriend cut my hair. That's actually what happened. See ya. Alright, we've got some people in the chat coming in. We've got... So, Skullgirl asking, how long have you been drawing? For about 30 minutes now. No, I'm just kidding. I think I'm hilarious. No, I've been drawing probably since I watched the bonus features on the DVD of the Curious George movie when I was like 6 or 7. That's when I started drawing. Hello, my roommate. What's up, my dude? Check my phone, the one's recording. Yeah. What's up? You want to say hi to the stream? Ew. Yeah, I'll wrap it up real quick.
Sorry guys, that's my fault.
No, not his fault at all. He's being an amazing person and reminding me of my cat's vet appointment. which is coming up soon. So we'll go ahead and we'll finish the line art before I head out. There's only like a few more things left to do. But I was answering Skullgirl's question. Cool, I draw too. I am a young artist. That is amazing, and I want to, let's see. Let's go to your channel. Let's check you out real quick. Skullgirl, do you have... Oh! Oh my gosh! Oh, your drawings are so cute! Oh, I love them! Hold on, I'm watching one of them. I'm gonna like it so you know that I actually... Here, I'll mute it so that it's not like... Oh, that's so cute! Oh, wow. I'm just... Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just gushing over your little characters. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh, wait, hold on. You also did a little bit of voice acting. I'm just gonna gush over your stuff real quick. Don't mind me. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to listen to all of this later. What do you got? 16 subscribers? Well, you got 17 subscribers now, Skullgirl. I am invested in your journey. I want to see where your art goes. Ah, look at this. It's so cute. Look at that cat. Hey, you're doing great. In case nobody's told you that today, you are doing fantastic. Keep it up. Don't ever stop. Oh my gosh, open. Sorry, I was trying to open my tablet and it wasn't opening. Kata said she's quite a good barber. Yes, my girlfriend. I'm very, very happy with the haircut that she gave me. Very grateful. Because my girlfriend is the best. Okay, now we're just gonna thicken that line just manually a little bit. Okay, and then let's, whoops. Yeah, we're just gonna add that. A little more detail. This is gonna be like a hole in the bag. It's not gonna be blacked out, but it's gonna, you know, this is gonna go through and show the background right there. Right? You guys see the vision? Okay, now the very last thing I need to do before I sign off for tonight. Don't worry, guys, because I'll probably be streaming later tonight. Maybe. We still gotta finish Five Nights at Freddy's. And we started Doki Doki Literature Club too, so I gotta do those things, obviously. Cookies! Cookies is in the chat. Cookies said hi. Hello, Cookies. Wonderful to have you here. Skullgirl, I really hope that you continue to do your art because I think it's wonderful. I love seeing young artists. I don't know, just doing what they love and putting themselves out there. It's a very brave thing that you do, and I think it's really important. So Skullgirl, you should, I mean, I just subscribed to you, no pressure, but you should subscribe to me, because I would love to see you again on my streams. I'd love to see more of your stuff. You should keep it up. Keep it up. I love supporting other artists. Okay, so you guys might be wondering, like, hold on, you said you're almost done with the line art, but you did 1, 2, 3 drawings, and technically 2 of them were almost exactly the same. And yes, however, today, or Tuesday, technically, today's Wednesday, so I'm supposed to do the coloring today, but we'll probably do all of that later. There was no reason for me to circle and do that little arrow right there. I'm just kind of obsessed with the fact that I can do that right now down here, and you guys see it up there. It's wonderful. Technically, I still need to finish this hand over here. I might just... Yeah! No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so I'm doing the line art, yes. Oh, I almost forgot about these. His little back patterns. And I'm okay with them being a little sloppy. It's fine. And then I really did just kind of like do the same thing twice, huh? It's okay. So before we go, so yes, what I was saying, what was I saying? Also, where did my music go? Oh, I think I accidentally turned my... I think you guys could hear the music, but I couldn't for a second. But yeah, I have to draw his face real quick. Let's look without the sketch. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this looks. if we add the sketch, take it away, just the sketches of the characters. So you guys notice how I have the background sketches are separate than the character sketches. I have the character sketches here, and then I have the background sketches right there. Because the backgrounds, like this up here, this entire thing, most of this is going to be done on a separate day. Right now I'm just drawing the characters and any immediate props that the characters might be interacting with. The rest of this can be like painted in instead of drawn in, right? So maybe you guys will see that on a different day. This stupid hand. Hold on. I think... No. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I might be onto something. Almost. They just look like claws. And Pikachu has stubby little... Let's just see what this looks like for a second. Okay, not gonna lie, that is the closest we've gotten to what I actually want this to look like. So I might keep this for now. Whoops. I might keep this for now and come back to it. It's not bad, but I think... What if it was like that? I'm allowing it to be messy because I'm just like trying something different and seeing if I like how it looks. Little gremlin hands. What if I... Hold on, I'm going to use the lasso tool. I'm going to transform this a little bit just to like mess around and see. Ooh. Ooh, not bad. Let's give him a little bit of flair. Ah! No, too much flair. Oh, I make myself laugh all the time. So technically... Okay, let's try that. And then... No. Honestly, I don't know why that's so funny to me. Honestly, I'm thinking just like get rid of the thumb. And then maybe move some things around a little bit. Let's transform this and see where we can put that. I mean, bro's really reaching, but he wouldn't have to reach that much. I just don't want to draw the rest of him in this shot. Oh my gosh. Let's round this out just a little bit, make that a little smoother. I don't know. What do you guys think? Does that look that we want it to? No, it doesn't! Ah! Guys, how do you draw a Pikachu hand? I know how to draw a human hand. But this is a whole nother ballgame. No! Guys, help me! Jelly Dog saying, hello, good drawing. Well, thank you very much. I'm trying. It's not perfect by any means. Oh. Okay, well, we'll come back to this later. I could probably... I hope there aren't any professional artists watching me right now. I technically, by definition, am a professional artist, but I don't imagine that this looks very flattering or good at all right now. Especially because I just keep redoing the same line over and over again. Whoops. No, it's just a blob. Well, I'm actually kind of just done with this hand, so we're gonna try it again later. We're gonna come back to it. I probably shouldn't erase it. I'm not gonna erase it, but I'm still gonna be mad at it. In the meantime, let's real quick. Yeah, we're there. So I'm gonna go down a little bit to 2.5 for just the details. This would be where his little cheek thing is. And then I'm gonna go down to like 1.5. Oh, that's too big. I'm gonna go down to just one. And do his little cheek thing a little smaller. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's good. Okay. And then finally, we're over here where we'll get to actually see his face, but we need to be even smaller now. 0.5. Woo, goodness. Look at this little goober. That's such a... Wait, hold on. Wait, can I redo that? It was such a blank stare. Like, bro, you good? Also, I want to get rid of... Oh, too much! A little bit off the edge of his nose. We don't need that much. Okay, let's redo the mouth real quick. There we go. He just looks focused and thoughtful. Maybe just lost in thought. Now he's just tired. Get rid of those. Oh, now he just looks angry. I don't want him to look angry. Just relaxed. Get rid of that on top. It feels like I'm doing pixel art here. Which, I mean, really, if you think about it, I am. Okay, that's fine. Like that. And then, obviously, we need to give him his little toots. And then go up a few notches to give him his little end pieces up here. And then over here, a lot bigger. Maybe not that big, because it is just the details. Well, bigger than that. There we go. All right. That's what we got so far. I might just... Okay, so sometimes you just have to take the loss. If something doesn't look exactly how you were hoping it would look, sometimes you just have to take the loss and just say, like, you know what? This is fine. Because not everything needs to be perfect. I'm going to be coming back to this comic later. I only drew these 4 things, but that was the point. The next thing I'm going to do is color these 4 things. And then later in the week, I'm going to get to work on the backgrounds, which... honestly, this is just a... I keep circling them and then undoing it. This is just the sunset. That'll be easy. This is just a berry bush. That's easy. This is some cave walls, which might take some texturing. It's something I haven't done yet. So this might be a little more interesting. And then this will be the most complex background that we're doing. And then this one will also be a little bit, this is like an an establishing shot. Kato says, I don't regret returning. You make me laugh quite often. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. Thank you. Oh, I'm glad, one, that you don't regret returning. And I'm glad, two, that I make you laugh with just my side commentary to myself. Okay, at this point, I must bid you adieu. Thank you, everybody so much. Thank you for being here. And I will see you all later. This was the art stream. This was the extent of it, basically. Future streams, I'll be doing more, probably. But, yeah. We finally figured out how to draw on stream. Figured out how to live stream to vertical and horizontal streams, which is so useful. I figured out how to have chats open on both of them. And we have a new background. Which is wonderful. So I want to say thank you, all of you guys, both my returning viewers and my new viewers. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all. Follow your dreams. Eat your banana pancakes. You guys, each and every one of you, you guys, all of you, you specifically, you are a freaking superhero. And the world is a better place with you in it. So thank you very much. And everybody have a wonderful day. I might see you guys later tonight. We'll see. But for now, I bid you adieu. Thank you very much and have a good night.